Hey everyone. So I've been working on a little passion project, and I'm going to have a separate Facebook group for people that are really interested in helping others use natural tools like essential oils and doTERRA products as part of their recovery wellness on their addiction journey. So I know a lot of people that message me about this because I've written a couple of books, and they're like, what do I say to them? I don't even know where to start. Because, it's one of those things, one of those taboo things. People want to send them off like, well, you need to go to the doctor and they've got to go to rehab, and they want to push them off to the professionals. But what happens at these places, we are coming up with more natural solutions. A lot of these rehabs, especially the nice ones, they have yoga, they have massage, they have acupuncture. Hey, Kathy. So there is nice facilities, but for the most part, when somebody's been dealing with addiction and they go to their doctor doesn't know really what's up. They've got like a cookie cutter thing that they're going to put somebody on. They're going to put them on antidepressants. They're going to put them on anti-anxiety meds, maybe a mood stabilizer. And then the next time when they go back, they're going to have more symptoms and they're going to start adding. So the list goes up pretty quick. Then they're going to need sleeping pills. Then. Sorry, somebody was calling me. So we don't want that snowball effect to happen to our loved ones and people that we care about. And you don't know who actually a lot of these people are. So I was a closet drinker for 19 years. I've been in doTERRA for since 2011. So it's going to be 15 years in February. Unless you were really close to me, you had no idea that this was going on. I was out there teaching essential oil classes. I looked like a functioning member of society. So I've been using doTERRA products as my withdrawal mechanism, my own protocols. I've been developing them for years. I know how to get off things and how to make myself feel better. But I didn't know how to stay clean. I didn't know how to feel my feelings. I didn't know how to regulate my nervous system. So now I've got 5 years sober. I've been through AA, I've been through ACA, I've been through, all the good ones. And then I ended up finding yoga and recovery. And still, everywhere that I listen to in meetings, I'm hearing people say, I go to my doctor and they've got me on this med, they've got me on this, and I'm still hearing all this suffering, and so people need natural tools. They need to know protocols. They need to know what works. What person to tell you what works better than the person who was an alcoholic using doTERRA products for 15 years? I know what works. So I ended up writing all these books about it because I'm like, this is what it is. But during this season, this is when people's stuff kind of starts to come out. It's the winter, so now people have turned inward. This would be the time to do inward work. But a lot of times people don't want to do it because we're taught, I don't want to feel anything. How can I keep myself numb? What coping skills do I have? Most people, it's like, I'm going to work so that I don't have to think about it. I'm going to people please so that people like me and they're going to look past my flaws. I'm going to drink, I'm going to do drugs, all the things that are avoiding feelings. So you're going to encounter people like this in your life. And I want to be able to share communication tools with you along with all of my essential oil protocols, and you being more aware, more trauma informed, that you can show somebody that I have compassion and I care about you. So in this separate group that I'm going to be creating for, I think it's going to be a 2-month program. We're going to be meeting weekly. So it'll be finding for your own recovery, wherever that is. It might be grief. It might be codependency. It might be you're going through menopause and you're going crazy. And, for them, all your emotions are coming up too. But through your own emotional support, it's going to lend you compassion so that when you're meeting people and now you have these tools and you know these protocols, it's going to be like a hell of a lot easier for you to give them that. And people need it. People desperately need it. They need our tools. And I'll tell you, I wanted to tell health professionals that I was an alcoholic many years before I could actually do it. I just was too scared. I didn't want to tell my acupuncturist. I didn't want to tell my naturopath. I didn't want to tell the regular doctor. I was too embarrassed. But if somebody were to say, hey, I've been learning these tools, to you for addiction, and, it's all natural, blah, 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 just saying that out loud, maybe somebody in hearing is going to say, oh, that they're a safe person that I can talk to. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. I want to give these tools. It's been on my heart, that my son is almost 2 now. So I'm like, okay, like he's napping right now. Like I can do this thing. So I will post, I think I got to make an Eventbrite link so people can register, and then we'll pick the date that we're going to start. It's going to start in December, and it's going to roll through December, and we'll see how it goes till the end of January. So anyway, but if you're interested, message me. You can tag someone. You can put yourself here. The beauty of how I'm creating this is I know that there's many people in our doTERRA community that they themselves are dealing with addiction and codependency. But because this is a training to support others, they can join and say, I need to help my friend George Glass. And that's okay, like take what you need and share everything else. So I'm looking forward to it, and just ask me questions, okay? Oh, we're going to be going over, I didn't mention it, disordered eating as well. So I know that's a biggie during the holiday season, how to say no with niceness.